This is gonna be a clucking good time. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I can't help it. We must brace for takeoff. We are going to slide these skills right up and go ahead and take advantage of our new tavern. That's freaking cool. And then we're going to flip him and do the same thing. Oh my goodness. Robot chicken. It is chicken dance time. I mean, how many memes and funny stories can we include here with GALLEUS Bloodcrest? This has got to be my new favorite champion. I just want the combat chicken. Is a rooster combat chicken? Robot chicken? Oh, okay. Let's try to get serious here for a second. I have him built in Savage and Perception. We are going to be able to do some sweet things with him. A1 decrease speed when he's counterattacking enemy max HP. Luckily, he does that himself. Unkillable in counterattack. He's gonna provoke. And for 2 turns, he's also gonna place unkillable and counterattack on himself. I think that's gonna be a different build, because we would need resistance on him if we were going to do that, and we probably would not need as much damage. We probably wouldn't need Savage, all of that stuff. We're going to do Revive on Death and Increase Defense, fully restores allies' max HP that was destroyed. That's amazing. And then we have this passive, reflects 100% of the damage he receives. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. On the flip side, he has an A1 extra hit on decreased defense. This is the side we're going to be testing. We'll probably test all of the things. He has AoE decreased defense. And if you're doing non-bosses, then steals 20% of the turn meter. Damage increases by 10% for each enemy under decreased defense. Before attacking, so good. 3-turn cooldown, so good. And then over here, AoE, damage increases by 15% for each buff on the target. I read that as debuff the first time, and I was like, oh, geez. But no, it's buffs, so meh, whatever. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 2 turns. I'm super pumped about this guy. Did I put masteries on him? I did. I booked him. Here's the stats in Savage and Perception. He's going to ignore some resistance, but we might need more accuracy on him, if I'm being honest. So I might just go flip this banner. I love the banner, but I do have another one that I think is this one. Yes. So let's go ahead and do that. Put some more accuracy on him. I'm going to see if I have accuracy glyphs I can do as well. So let me finish the build and then we'll hop into the content. Okay, that's much better. 331 with the ignore resistance and the area buffs. Actually, I could show you the area buffs because we're definitely, if you know me, you know we're going to be going over here into some Hydra fights. So that'll give us a 347. Oh, yeah. That's a wonderful, perfect build. I suppose we should do a damage test, though, in Dragon. You guys probably want to see that, right? Do you still want to see that? Okay, so we got Sifi, we got a Defensora, we got Lydia. I don't want to get crazy, okay? This is going to do no damage, okay? So this is going to do some damage. Ooh, 158k. Okay, I like that. Okay, then his A1, what is that going to do? 123k on the A1. That's not bad. I'm just so tempted to put the chicken dance in between every clip. Or like start clucking. So much. Oh, anyway. Okay, so they've got decreased defense on them. How much damage is this going to do? 186? We didn't have decreased defense here, so that didn't kill him. Interesting. You want to see the transformation. I know you do. There it goes. It's actually pretty epic. Then we have this one, the decreased defense. That's the hardest hitting one by far so far. 200k on that one. And then last but not least, we have places an extra hit on all enemies under decreased defense. That should kill him. Oh, wait. Oh. All. I missed the word all. I said it, but it didn't click to me that that was going to turn from a single to an AoE. Oh, I loved everything about that. So, yes, he is justified of this damaging gear, but let's see him actually in action. I think his best place is going to be Hydra, but I also think he could play in Arena. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like unkillable, counterattack, revive on death, increased defense seems very annoying, but I don't know if that's, you know, decreases the duration of all enemy buffs. Like, that seems really sweet. Okay, well, we definitely got to test him out. Maybe we'll do an arena fight, see if he can play there, and then hop over to Hydra. That's my two takeaways for this, is probably Arena and Hydra. I guess we'll do this. Armand, Sifi, Cluckfest. What is his name? GALLEUS? They should have made this some sort of chicken reference. And Rhodos, it's fine. We definitely could put somebody else in there though. So let's come in here and see. Now, GALLEUS is Force, and that is pretty amazing. So we're supposed to stun everyone. I don't really use him, just so you know. And then I guess we want to chicken here? I mean sheep. Okay, so then we have Sifi. I would say that probably like the majority of the time you want to transform him and then decrease the duration of their buffs like this.
Colonel Sanders has brought the galaxy's best chicken recipe to Earth.
Okay, it didn't kill everyone. Okay, that didn't kill everyone either. I'm not surprised, you know, with the stone skin and whatnot. Okay. Now, what about this? Before attacking, places decreased defense.
But did he betray his fine feathered ally to do it?
I don't know. I'm just not that impressed with him in Arena. Like, obviously, this is very nice. But Ultimate Death Knight wrecking our day here. Okay. Sheep? Or sleep? I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like he's putting out enough damage to be reliable as our damage dealer. Am I wrong? I don't know. You tell me if I'm wrong here. But like, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Maybe we need to switch forms. Okay, let's switch forms. Let's sheep you again. Just keep you a sheep. And then let's see. Over here, that's the fully restore. What about this? I mean, that was okay. Armand's real dumb, I know. Okay. So, like, I don't know, it's fine, but do you think that's actually good? I don't know, it seems very annoying. Let me just let this, you know, finish up here, because we're definitely going to win. I mean, I don't know, that team seems pretty strong. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I'm more interested to see him in Hydra, personally. Alright, I think this team's gonna be actually really good. Okay, so we have MtgJedi in the lead to give us that boost in accuracy. I'm thinking maybe we should have switched to the defense, though. I don't think we actually need accuracy. Okay, wait, I think that's better. Okay, so there's a couple things that are awesome about this team. Number one, Sifi is giving increased defense to both Harima and our chicken, okay? And that's great because we need that for more damage. Number two, I've been really wanting to try Mikage with Harima because then Harima is going to be the one attacking off of Mikage's A1, which is absolutely crazy. I also love Estrid with our chicken because she's going to bring the weaken. You could also go and use Varl there. I think those are the two most common ones so that you have both decreased defense and weaken. We have Monkey for block buffs, and obviously Mikage is bringing like her whole amazing kit, but mainly the ally attack, and you know, her A2 is great as well. In terms of blessings in this team, I like Heaven's Cast and Cruelty, but there's a lot of good options as well. So if we come in here, we're going to see, I don't think anything like super crazy right off the bat. But we can go ahead and do the increased defense, open A1 on Mikage, and then you can see Harima attacking there. Flip the chicken, and we are going to prioritize the A2, which is going to be that decreased defense. The A3 on Harima is going to provoke, and then we're going to get into our normal cycle of abilities. Okay, so I think it would be pertinent to try to kill this head as quickly as possible. Are we missing gear on Monkey King? Why did he not land any of his debuffs? That's very strange. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had stolen his banner. Okay. Now, we don't really have a good Mischief tank in here, so I'm wondering if the chicken would be a good Mischief tank. But I think that the chicken is just going to be better suited in like a Toshiro kind of a role, a Michinaki kind of a role, where we are like using them as decreased defense, but also DPS. But I think that it's a valuable thing that the chicken can do more than one role. So you can build him more than one way depending on what your account needs. Harima, not going to be able to keep this up the whole time, but then we're going to kill this head. With a little bit more damage in this team, I think we could one-shot this head before their turn, even here on Nightmare. And the great thing about Mikage in this team is if we get buff stolen, we'll decrease the duration, and then Monkey will strip them. Also, if you wanted to run another decreased defense champion, you could, but like if you wanted to put Lydia in this team in place of Estrid, that could be a thing as well, but I don't think that we need to do that. It would be nice if we could get block buffs on everyone. But this should not be like the craziest thing of all time, but I do think we're going to see good results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this play out mostly on auto so that we can really see the damage here. No enemy max HP champions in here, but we're still going to be, easily able to one key. Hopefully we're going to see some big numbers as well. I'm pretty excited to see what this party chicken can do. He's bringing the party to you and me, and we'll all do the chicken dance together. Okay, that was some really good numbers there, so I'm excited to see what happens with this bow. What do you think so far about this chicken? I am loving it, okay? Whether it's KFC or Popeyes, whatever it is for you, this is the best for me. Okay, decent enough run here. GALLEUS only did 31 million and Harima did 42. So that should sort of give you an idea. He did not do as much damage as what I thought here. I don't know, we made it to like turn 150, 200 or something. We didn't make it to the turn limit or anything. We took a nasty crit from Head of Wrath, and with Sifi being only able to revive one at a time, that was kind of tough. Getting Hex in here would really help. That was something that was lacking in this team, but we still needed a reviver, so I don't know, maybe switching like Padrag in for Lady Mikage and then putting an AoE reviver in for Sifi. Or maybe just getting Mithrala in this team would help. There's a lot of things that we would work on if I had him on my account, but I want to try and rebuild him real quick and see what he'd be like on the flip side, like his front side. So let me do that, and then we'll hop into a run and do a couple more minutes here with that version, because that could be even better.
Ain't got time for words. Prepare for memory transfer impact.
Alright, so I made some changes here. I put GALLEUS in just some other random gear here, and we have him in his first form, still with damaging stats, not as much defense as I would like, but resistance and accuracy. And we probably could drop a bit of accuracy for more resistance. I like 500 for Nightmare, but I just couldn't figure that out quickly for the gear. And then we have the rest of the team here too. On Nightmare, we have Padrag, as I mentioned. We're going to try Mithrala in there. Lydia, Harima, and Monkey still are going to stick. So let's come in here and see what the difference is with his damage, okay? So we have, here's our decreased defense and weaken. Here's our Hex and increased defense. I think I'm gonna leave this off for now, but maybe we will need it. And then we have the Provoke. Maybe we don't need Harima, but she's gonna do, you know, obviously gonna do really good damage. So let's go ahead and let this play out, because then he's gonna, yeah, A1. He's going to do some really nice damage on his A1. And he's going to get attacked. Oh boy, that's sick. I kind of wish we could combine like the forms and have that A1 with the kit on the flip side. But I think that this is freaking sweet. And then he'll just cycle back and forth between his A2 and his A1. I'm sure Monkey King will die. But here's the thing that I don't know. Can we survive with just Mithrala? I mean, she does do the cleanse for all of these debuffs. So, I don't know. This is something I'm not sure of. But, man, counterattack with enemy max HP is sick. There's just, like, hundreds of thousands of damage on these counterattacks every time. Wowzers, that's so good. That is so good. Anyway, let's let this play out. Then we'll wrap up the video. I'll try to summarize my thoughts on this guy for you guys. So, let's see what happens here. As long as we get a good run, I'm happy with this. This might not be the best team, but I think that it has definitely some potential. Now, there's a lot of really good elements. Obviously, we're using well-known, very good champions here. 470k A1 counterattack. That's so good. Way better than I was expecting it to feel. I really wanted that decreased defense form to do more damage than it did, but as of right now, I'm not seeing it. And then we're counterattacking over there without decreased defense. So good. So good. Anyway, let's let this play out. It already seems like we're doing a lot more damage here. So let's see what kind of damage potential this team has.
Colonel Sanders, on the run from alien thugs, found a loyal feathery ally.
All right, so we have this second run here, kind of similar to the first one, you know, about the same time, about the same amount of turns. I feel like Sifi gave us a little bit more of a boost, but we do have that kind of stuff with Padrag in here. I don't know, it just didn't feel like quite as much. GALLEUS definitely gonna do a lot more with blessings, but he did still 27 million, so he's doing a third of the damage, really. he did a third, Harima did a third, and then everybody else combined did a third. And, you know, the longer we last into the fight here, the more damage that we're going to do. Thank you so much to Polarium for letting me on the test server here. It has been wonderful being able to mess around with GALLEUS. He is so fun. But no matter what, okay, don't get cocky, all right? We need to keep this in perspective. It seems like he is going to bring a little bit of damage and the utility that you need from one of those two roles. So let me go ahead and show you that build. And definitely we need to end this video with him on screen. So, but still kind of keeping the same mentality. You know, I always recommend 250 speed, the appropriate accuracy and resistance, and then I was able to build some crit stats in there. His defense is too low, just being honest with you. Too low. And then you can always use your area bonuses if you're doing your live arena. Now, we do have area bonuses on the test server, which is cool, but you should definitely be doing them. The majority of my points are in Hydra, which makes this very helpful. All right, so let me know what you think in the comments below. I am so excited to share this with you. Thank you, and have a great day.
You made it, friend!